Alright guys, today's going to be a little bit different because today you and I are going to be talking about dreams, specifically the 1 cent dream. And in addition to that, our radar has picked up someone moving 6 trillion Shib tokens. And lastly, I want to bring to you guys an attention something that you should be watching very closely as well. Stick around to the end because I think Shib might be making some juicy moves very soon. We'll be giving away $100 to a random subscriber to kickstart their crypto journey. To enter this giveaway, simply like and subscribe and comment your favorite crypto in the comments below. Shiba Inu investors believe the 1 cent dream isn't far away, and they could be right. So this is an article published by the International Business Times earlier yesterday. So I actually think that this article isn't done very well, and most of this article is actually just them going over a series of tweets by Del Crypto. But there's one thing that I would say is that this sentence here, deleting zeros isn't something new to Shib, as the coin has successfully managed to remove 5 zeros from October 2020 to 2021. Now, my version of this article will look a little bit different. So let's have a look at this first. Fun fact, only 4% of the entire world and just 14% of the United States own crypto. So just keep this number in the back of your head for now. Now let's look at some trends. Coinbase popularity, Shib Coinbase at number 9, Doge at number 13, Binance top search, Shib at number 4, Doge at number 11. Now here's the interesting part. 24-hour trade volume, Doge at 1.5 billion, all exchanges, Shib 1.7 billion on Binance alone, and 5.8 billion on all exchanges. That is about 4 times as much as what Doge is experiencing on all exchanges in a 24-hour period. Now there's more. Quick fact, so far Shib has the highest return on interest within the last 1 week, 1 month, 1 year on top 100 cryptocurrencies ranking. And you know what guys, let's just do another one for good luck. This is a post by CoinGecko. The top 10 trending coins in the United States in last week. Shiba Inu at number 1, Bitcoin at number 2, Axie Infinity number 3. Now I'm not going to say Shib is going to hit 1 cent, but if you guys step back a little, who would have thought that Shib is going to outperform Doge almost 4-fold on a 24-hour time period? There is absolutely zero chance that anyone would have said that roughly 6 months ago. Now, if there is anything, Shib is probably the most likely candidate to achieve this 1 cent dream given where it started. While it's been a hot minute since I've done the maths to compute how feasible it is for Shib to hit 1 cent, given what I've seen in the last couple of weeks, there is definitely a strong possibility that this will happen to Shib at some point. I am of the same sentiment as Del Crypto here in that I also believe that at some point Shib will reach the 1 cent dream. Now, in addition to dreaming, Del Crypto is also doing something for Shib. I'm consulting for a project aiming to add Shib reward and burn mechanics that will pay out and burn Shib with every transaction. But looking at the tokenomics of the project, I'm absolutely beside myself regarding the amount of burn at high market cap. So we have already seen integrated burn mechanics that have been added to Shib, and we're about to see another one. This is going to be very exciting because the more burn projects we're going to have, the quicker it is we're able to hit the 1 cent dream. Now enough about dreams, let's talk reality. So there is this recent tweet by Watcher.guru. Just in, Shib whale moves 6 trillion tokens to unknown wallet. And because I definitely have a lot of time on my hands, I went and tracked this transaction. I don't know if this is called investigative journalism, but I feel like an investigative journalist right now. So this was the original transaction that happened 11 days ago that was sent from this wallet to this wallet. So you also started here at 6.2 trillion Shib in this particular wallet, and then it was sent to this wallet and 6.5 trillion was sent out, and this entire account was emptied, balance 0. And then it was sent out to this wallet, and then it was withdrawal again. The account balance is 0. And then it was sent to this other wallet. Now we have well over 7 trillion Shib, and then it was all withdrew. And now we landed ourselves in this wallet. Now we have a total of 7.8 trillion Shib tokens worth $230 million. This is my hunch, but it feels like if we look at the transactions, every time there's been 1 or 2 transactions over the 2 to 3 days, this person decides to transfer all of his Shib holdings to a different account. I personally believe this is purely for security reasons in the off chance that he does get hacked. This is just my hunch, but I'm very confident it is the same person because every time the Shib was transferred out, no Shib is left in the original account. But nonetheless, I'm going to monitor this very closely in the off chance that this person is throwing people off who are monitoring the wallet and eventually selling bits and pieces of this SHIB holdings to certain other wallets with time and eventually dwindling its transaction, because that's a sign that something's about to happen. Now, speaking of things happening, I want to bring to you guys attention Leash. And here's a bit of insider info for you guys. Leash is the only token that can be used to purchase the Shiboshi's NFT that are to be released in the imminent future. And we can be quite confident that people will buy Leash for the express purpose of purchasing the Shiboshi's NFT, which will likely increase the price of Leash. And with a far smaller circulating supply than Shib, Leash has the potential to behave with far more volatility should it receive a fraction of the attention that Shib has received recently. So we're going to have a single event next week that is going to increase significantly the demand for Leash. So I actually expect that there's going to be something happening to Leash as well. And if Shib takes off around the same time that Leash takes off and it breaks out from this channel, I'll show you guys that in a bit, but if it breaks out from this particular channel, Leash has the opportunity to go parabolic as well. Now, before we move on, you can support your favorite crypto projects such as Shib, Ethereum, and more by getting your own physical crypto coin to add to your collection. You can find a link in the description. So there's actually something incredibly interesting happening right now. So I'm going to bring you guys back to last week. I mentioned last week that there was a triangular pattern that was forming and that could potentially break into a breakout upon the price going to its apex. Now, something similar is also happening right now. I'm going to move my chart up a little bit. This might not seem very clear, but if I was to zoom out just a little bit and adjust the chart sizing, this is probably a lot easier to see. We can see an ascending triangle forming right now. And right now, this is only based off 6 candles. And most of the time you want to see more candles simply because that more traders can see it. If the signs are more obvious, it has a higher likelihood of it happening simply because it is more recognized by a higher number of people. And now let's look at what's happening in the 1 hour time frame. So if we zoom into the 1 hour time frame, we can see very evidently in the last video that the price of Shib is consolidating in this particular range. There might actually be a possibility that Shib is going to break out from this resistance level and also break away from this ascending triangle pattern to simply go for a run to the local high. But right now that is still pretty early days because we can still see Shib consolidating and ranging at this 3,2900 level and at this 2,500 level. There is obviously no guarantee that Shib will behave like it did when we saw the previous pattern. However, the odds are in the bull's favor right now. I'll watch this very closely and I'll let you guys know what happens as it unfolds. And I think that given the speed at which the videos are edited and subsequently uploaded to YouTube, I think it'll be much quicker if we make certain announcements on our Twitter. We haven't really used our Twitter, but I think we'll begin to use it a bit more frequently. So chuck us a follow if you want to see updates a bit earlier than they appear on YouTube. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Let me know in the comments what color shirt you guys want to see next. I really only have 2 colors, black or white. Anyway, take care guys. We'll catch you guys next time.